Good afternoon, everybody. Boy, do I got something to show you. And thanks to BCP, the Black Conservative Perspective, for, bringing light to this. This is fucking crazy, man. It really is. I mean, I've been saying this the whole time that these people, these immigrants, are trying to take over America. That they've been trying to. I mean, look, this has been the goal the whole time, is to take over America by using our empathies and our emotions and our kindness. I mean, and I know people are going to be like, I've heard people say, "Oh, you're taking them out of context. They don't mean that." Okay. Well, I mean, today I'm gonna show you what they actually mean. They're gonna tell you themselves what they mean. This dude I'm about to show you is a guy that was involved in the whole nonsense where everybody. I don't know if you remember that. It was like probably a year ago. I think it was a year ago. I think it was a Texas House. This guy's not a minor player, by the way. And how do these people keep getting into positions of power in our local and state government? Anybody who's not born here, who's not at least got a few generations of underneath their belt from being here in America, should not be in politics, period. I mean, at all. Especially people from our opposition nations like China and Russia. I mean, straight the fuck up, guys. What? I mean, if Chinese can come here and get into politics, how is it that they could take over the country? I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding with you. I'm being very straight with you. And this guy's going to tell you how straight he is about it, okay? So I got you here today to call out this clown Chinese reject who's in our country, enjoying our country, he says himself he's trying to take over the country. I mean, again, he's Chinese. He came from China. Okay? He could be a member of the CCP. I mean, I'm telling you, everything about these riots and everything else have one goal in mind: to take over America. There's only one way that you could take over this country, and that's from the inside. They know that. And you know what? They're winning. They're winning. This is what they want to do to you. They want white people dead. They want this nation being led by minorities. And man, look, you're going to see it. And let's play the video, and then I'll react as it goes after the Chinaman tells you what his intentions are here in America. And he's, again, just to be clear, he's this dude is in the Texas House. He's like, I think, the spokesperson or some leader. So, all right, let's get into this, and then we'll talk about it afterwards.
If progressives have a politics that says all white people are racist, all men are toxic, and all billionaires are evil, it's kind of hard to keep them on your side. And so we might want to think about, if you're chasing people out of the party, you can't be mad when they leave. And maybe if we had a different politics, we actually said dignity for everybody, everybody's respected, and we need you, more people might stay.
Boy. So we got to talk about a video that is going viral featuring Texas Representative Gene Wu. Now, again, this guy is a representative in the Texas House, okay? And he is super duper ultra woke, born in China, right? So Chinese. He immigrated to the United States of America, and it seems as if, to me, his mission is to sow hate and division within this country, right? Because this video of him going full mask off about the Democrat Party agenda when it comes to white people and minorities, I personally believe is an accurate representation of the Democrat Party and what they really stand for and what they really want, okay? And I think this is also part of the reason why they want mass immigration to the country, is because the goal really is, at least for the minorities and the Democrat Party, to essentially take over the country from white people, which is what this.
Over 20 million military-age men were shoved into this country by traitors. Over 20 million, and I guarantee it's probably south of maybe 50 million military-age men. I mean, so don't take this threat lying down, okay? Do not take this lying down. This is what the Democrat Party stands on, and not one of them will come out and denounce this dude or what he said, because it's true. Okay, it's true. They want to take control of this nation. They know, especially these traitors from the CCP. They know, China knows they'll never defeat America. They cannot do it. I mean, they build subpar equipment. Even their military just fall apart. We wouldn't even have to shoot at them. They would just sink on their own. I mean, it's happened plenty of times. But this man right here is going to tell you, just like BCP is saying. I just wanted to really, I mean, Greg goes kind of far with it, but I'm going further. This man needs to be deported right now. I don't care who voted for him. I guarantee it was illegals. That's how people like this get into power, okay? The last 4 years, we've had unchecked migration to come into this country, and now we've proven that there's been voter fraud, okay? The Democrats don't want Americans to show ID because they want these illegals to pad the vote, because every one of their votes negates one of our votes. And I'm not just talking about Americans, I'm sorry, Republicans. I'm talking about Americans from every angle, everywhere you come from. This is what he wants, okay? This man right here is a fucking agent for the CCP. Now, you wanted to know what damage the Democrats are doing to this country and what they can do? You're going to see it right now. Okay? This is what they want. I mean, so don't tell me that I'm taking this overly serious. I'm getting too, worked up about it. Yeah, you know what? I think it's my right to get worked up about it. I served this nation, and now everything that we did in other countries, now look back at it. We're going to lose it because of some weak, pathetic people in this country? I mean, they're telling you every day that they're traitors, they're treasonous. They don't want to follow the same laws as you do. Why? Because they're Democrats. Because they want this country to be a communist hellhole, owned and ran by the CCP. But, sorry, I mean, there needs to be more context as to what level of insanity and bad this is. This man right here, okay? This man is in the Texas, I think he said Congress or Senate. He's in our lawmaking process, okay? This man right here is. This is fucking insane. I mean, this is a war, and it's not a war from the left, okay? This is directly, it's being funded and being pushed by foreign actors. And what do you think's going to happen as soon as they throw us into chaos and they do all this shit? China's going to take over America. At that point, they'll be able to win. Especially because we keep letting their people in positions of power in our government. What insanity is this? How many American-born people do you think are in government in China or Russia? I guarantee it's zero. We need to fix this shit now. And I really hope that this opens everybody's eyes to what's at stake here. Okay? It's our fucking country. And as a white man, okay, everybody out there that is Caucasian, okay, do you think that if they take over this country, how do you think that's going to go, considering how they've been acting and how they treat people? These Demonrats. They've already shown you in the last 4 years. They're going to bring in replacements for you. They're going to bring in replacements for you. That's what's going to happen. And it won't stop with white people. They'll move right down the list. I mean, as soon as you weaken one, you weaken the rest. That's our strength here in America. We are multicultural. Well, we should be one culture, but we are multi-ethnicity. We say, hey, if you want to breathe the free air, if you want to live in a free nation, then come on over to America and we'll give that to you. You know what I mean? We'll give you that chance. There is no way that there wasn't a risk in that. Okay, that's why France said it and we didn't. That our nation could be taken over by these foreign actors. And that's exactly what's happening right now. And you are not fighting hard enough. You aren't. I mean, it's time to stop playing this game that our country's not at stake. Okay? This is just another political nonsense, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. Okay? I could give a shit less about politics. What I'm focused on is my kids going to have a country to call home? Are they going to have the same rights that I have right now? That's the way we all should be thinking. So let's watch what this man has to say, okay? What Greg has to say, too. By the way, go over and give him a like and a follow at Black Conservative Perspective. I always say that. I like his content. I love his content. I would say he's a lot like me, man. I mean, and I've had enough. I've had enough. Like, period. Like, we need America, Americans, everybody watching this. It's time to stand up. It's time to take into account that our nation is under fire. I mean, if we don't stand up and brush this insult war off, where they're calling you names, oh, you're a racist, you're this and that. Yeah, you should flip them the bird. It's being done for a purpose. I've been saying this the entire time. This has been done. This is a directed attack on the people of this country so that they won't fight and defend this nation. Understand, it bypasses our military by allowing people like this in our country. All right? This man is a foreign invader, okay? He's a foreign invader. He should not be in this country. He damn sure should not be in a position of authority. You know, back during the COVID shit, the CCP had put out an operating let me see if I can bring this up. Okay, it was a operation doctrine or something like that, telling Chinese to start wiping their hands and their snot rags on benches and stuff. Hold on a minute. Okay, there are concerns regarding public behavior in China. Not in China. See, they always... Man, I swear to God, they couldn't get this shit right if they tried. During the COVID-19 pandemic, particularly regarding actions of some individuals, including Chinese tourists who have been reported to wipe their snot on public benches. Not in China, in America, damn it. I love how they... Here we go. Is that better? Jesus. A subreddit dedicated to discussing, exposing, and making fun of the CCP ruling Chinese government did wrong during the outbreak and aftermath of COVID-19 and any other CCP-related topic. Wow, that's generalized, isn't it? Okay, I believe this might be the video. I don't know. Oh, of course it's not. Man, I'm telling you, trying to find anything in this country anymore in these social media apps is almost fucking impossible. Hold on a second. See, look, man, I put up a different search, and what's the first thing that comes up? MS Now, Secretary Adrian Fontes. Voters are sick and tired of Trump's nonsensical 2020 grievances. Literally, the only thing that matches this article is sick. And do you see what I'm saying? It's a fucking propaganda war. It's a damn propaganda war. And they're winning because they're... Look, this is YouTube, guys. This is YouTube. Look. I mean, I cannot look anything up anymore. I can't. Because all I get is all these fucking channels that shouldn't have... They shouldn't be popping up. It shouldn't just be CBN, CBS, all the same actors, MS Now. It should be all kinds of different views and all kinds of different channels. This is what YouTube does. You know, it's really getting disgusting. And they suppress videos too, by the way. My content is being suppressed so fucking hard right now. I look at the impressions and the click-through rate. You can see clearly that they're not allowing my video to go out there for people to see. So please like, sub, and subscribe. Because I'm telling you, they're going to keep stepping on my content. It's gonna happen. I know there's a lot of people out there that say that to get like support and all that. No, I'm not looking for that. Well, I'm looking for support and get my content out there. I'm not looking for support and like financial or anything. I don't want money from anybody. I don't. What I want is for the word to get out there, the information to. I mean, what does any of this have to do with what I said? Pandemic has had a significant impact on the world, including strain. Yeah, as it should. China crafted this shit and sent it out there, and if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't have spread like it did. Now we have a fucking sickness going around. It hasn't gone. It's still out there. Yeah, see what I'm talking about, man? Alright, look, I'm going to tell you what it is, because obviously I'm not going to be able to get anything that's common sense. I'm always going to get these left-wing fucking radical channels. I mean, the internet in this country is just so against America. I mean, this is why, like, my honest opinion, this is why people get tricked into believing something that's not true, because you cannot put anything up. I mean, just give me a random search, you know, and watch this. Let's see, what was it he just recently did? Okay, it says he will... Oh, okay. Okay. Democrat Mayor Brandon Johnson has ignited fierce backlash after suggesting that Chicago Police Department officers should arrest federal immigration agents who violate his newly issued executive order aimed at curbing immigration enforcement activities in the city. Okay, now let's see what articles they brought up and how it paints this. Brandon Johnson says he's coordinating with other Democrat mayors to thwart... See, already you can see where this is going. To thwart what? We already know what it's going to be to stop Trump, right? I mean, Democrat mayor admits he's coordinating with... see, it's all... Again, MSN, here we go. Brandon Johnson says he's coordinating with other Democrats. Chicago mayor vows city police will not ever cooperate with ICE. Dude, these are not... Oh, wait, that's... Okay, this is Fox News. I still don't fully believe Fox News, but that being said, I guarantee you that article would actually have some truth in it. So that's one. NBC Chicago, Democracy Now, Off the Press. Man, all left wing. Chicago Sun-Times, CWB Chicago, Daily Mail, Total News. What else? What other searches? Put in your comment. Put in the comment bar. What searches would you like me to bring up? I mean, make it as right wing as you can, and we'll see what news articles pop up. Or do it yourself at home. I mean, this is getting really insane, guys. We cannot... They're literally affecting what you know as truth and not truth. That's how they're winning. They're lying to you. You know what I mean? It's getting crazy. I mean, think about it like this. Somebody looks up something like what I was just saying about the Chinese, and instead they get 50 different articles telling them it's not happening, even though it is. All right? They're already bending you to their will. I mean, how many people would even go past the first page in a search to the second page? Look, why is there multiple MSNs? CNN, Total News, these are all left-wing rags, every one of them. I mean, it's just insane to me. The only thing is this, right here, Fox News, and let's see if it's positive or negative. Okay, I'm not doing that. Nope. I'm not doing that. I'm not signing in on a site. I mean, I don't care if it says Fox News or not. I'm not giving them my information. I've had people trying to hack me recently. Not doing that. I'm trying to... What other search should we look at? Okay, surely this will bring up right-wing articles, right? Wow. Wow. Well, I don't... Wait, where's the other side of this? What Democrats want and fight over ICE funding. Democrats' immigration enforcement reforms face rough waters. This is routers, by the way, which I guarantee it curves left. Okay, don't let this little area right here fool you. Quantifying why Democrats support open borders. So they're making excuses. That's exactly what. But look at all this. Look at all these. These are all left-wing fucking. Comer. Right from Comer himself. What do you know? Democrat governors are prioritizing it. See, it's always excuses. It's always defending the left. Al Jazeera. There's a conservative one right there. Okay, now we're on page 2. Again, The Hill, 77 WAPC. Oh my God, meow.com. That comes before Fox News. Are you getting like the gist here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make the video about this. I just wanted to do a search on that Chinese. So back during in 2019, okay, Chinese people started wiping their snot rags on benches and door handles and shit. I remember that specifically because I was sitting in here watching an article about it. And I was like, why aren't they arresting these people? Why do I keep, that's something that I keep saying over and over again. I feel like I'm in that place over and over and over again. Like, why are these people allowed to get away with doing shit like this? It was clearly targeted. You know, like, why else would you be wiping fucking snot rags on door handles? You know what I'm saying? It's oh my God. And I know it was happening. It happened around here too. I mean, I called a woman out over it. I mean, like, right in front of me, she's up by a door handle wiping her fucking, what she was wiping her face with. Look, they have video of this, okay? This isn't like something that somebody, like, they try, oh, it's just not a conspiracy theory. Isn't that convenient that all the conspiracy theories end up true? So, in other words, conspiracy theories equal truth, and the truth is a lie, or at least a Democrat truth. I mean, it's insane, man. But anyway, we'll get back into this. I just can't believe where we're at in this country. I can't. And I'm so sick and tired of it. Like, who won the election? Oh, we did. Well, then why is the media never pick up Trump? They never say anything positive about him. They always do negative shit. Why is it that whenever I search anything that I'm looking for, I get fucking, I get hammered with just line after line after line of just left-wing nonsense. And these articles don't have more views than the right-wing version does. And this goes, look, YouTube's doing it too. I already showed you that earlier. I mean, it just never fucking stops. The reason this is popping up is because somehow I homed it to my page, and it pops up all the time. But any search that I make, let's see. Oh my God! Finally. Oh, Stephen Gardner. Wait. What? News Nation. Okay, Tim he's left-wing. I mean, not completely, but he's pretty left-wing. News Nation. Nate the Lawyer. Again, these are all left-wing. MS Now. Big surprise there. Hindustan Times. And by the way, check these out. 21,000 views, okay? 1.4. I'm surprised this dude even gets that many. That's fucking terrifying. 1.4, 1.3. Let's see. Timcast, 459,000 views. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna cover this. This is absolutely true. They definitely cheated. Like, it's fact now. They cheated. But anyway, I want to stick. There's so many things going on. It's hard to even stick on one topic. But it's very important we focus on this one. So, look, the Democrats are not wanting to share a country with you. They don't want to. And Republicans need to wake the fuck up, man. As moderates, they do too. I mean, like, we need to defend this nation. And why people keep, like, putting it in their head that, oh, this could never happen. They could never take over the country. Well, apparently the CCP thinks so. Apparently the Democrat Party seems to think so. Now, what do you think as that gap gets even closer? Because right now we're 60% Caucasians are in America. What happens when we get down to 40%? How do you think things are going to go? And we can't even get women to have families. You know, like a lot of these women, they're white liberals or lunatics. They don't want to have kids. They want to abort them. You know what I mean? That's why our population is now at 6%. 6% globally. What other population I mean, literally, we are the most minority. We are the minority. White people are the minority. See how they sorry. See how they change the narrative? You know what I mean? They say, instead of saying globally, white people are only 6% of the global population. Instead of saying that, which is lower as far as I know than any other population, because they're not all stupid and will kill themselves off for no reason. You never see that. No, you see, well, white people are the majority. Of what? Clarify that. Oh, of America? Okay. What about the rest of the world? Oh, we're 6% of the population. Yeah, gotcha. Exactly. They lie to your face, man. They lie to your face. They'll use one hand to get your attention while doing what they're doing with their other hand, you know? It's fucking bullshit, man. We all need to get better in that. And the first step to that is to everybody needs to put their fucking feelings aside. They need to stop using feelings to run their lives. This video is 12 minutes. I'm going to try not to interrupt it. Let's hear what he has to say.
This guy says out loud, and he also claims that anybody who is here legally or illegally, right? If you are an immigrant, you are an American. You are an American in his eyes. Take a look.
Texas, where, you know, you're in a district where majority Latino.
Right.
Can you talk about the relationship between the Latino community and the Asian community here? Certainly the Asian immigrant community and the Latino immigrant community.
And I think you've hit exactly the right point. It's not just Latinos. It's not just Asians. It's not just African Americans. It's everybody.
It's everybody.
Right?
Yes.
Our country and the forces that be, the powers that be, have spent tremendous time, effort, and money to make sure that those groups are never united, that they always see each other as enemies and as competitors, without ever realizing that they share one thing in common, that their oppressors all are the same, right? The oppression comes from one place. And I always tell people, the day the Latino, African American, Asian, and other communities realize that they share the same oppressor is the day we start winning. Because we are the majority in this country now. We have the ability to take over this country and to do what is needed for everyone and to make things fair. But the problem is our communities are divided. They're completely divided. And I talk about this all the time, is that, like, for Asian Americans and for African Americans, we probably have one of the worst relationships between any community.
I represent a district filled
with immigrants. Some are here as refugees. Some are here as citizens. Some are here without papers. But they're all my people.
These are people that want to steal, that want to take our nation from us, by the way. Look at this bitch. These are the people that want to take our nation from us. Stop feeling sympathy for these people. Okay? Behind all these, like, fake tears that these guys are putting on, besides the showmanship that they're doing, they really think you're fucking stupid. I mean, you just heard what the man said. It's time to rise up and take over this nation. We are the majority now. I mean, he's saying that flat out. They're the majority. Everybody but white people. Everybody but white people. And who do you think that would benefit if that did happen? It would benefit the CCP, wouldn't it? I mean, I would think that a man like this would be walking on eggshells considering what's going on in China. That's where he was born at. How do we know he's not a CCP plant? I mean, guys, look, man, it's okay to have empathy and sympathy, but it's got to be controlled. I mean, literally, at this point, we are risking our nation. Our nation is collapsing over this ideology, this insane ideology that everybody has to follow feelings and emotions other than you know, acting on their self-interest. Like Americans, they can't have any self-interest at all. Nope. And people like him are waiting in the wings just for him to have the chance. I mean, look, this is the Democrat Party's stance, because they say all the time, they say things like eventually white people will be the absolute minority. That's exactly what fucking Biden said. And I mean, I don't want to go through the search process again. I will find it though, and I'll post it up if anybody calls me out on it. Biden absolutely said that. He said by this date, I think it's 2030, white people will be the absolute minority in America. Isn't that a great thing? Isn't that a great thing? That's what he's saying. To 6% of the global population. That's what he's saying. That we would have no power at all. I mean, that should tell you right there. They are racists. They are the racists. And I'm not going to appeal to black people for that. I'm talking to all of you Americans. That skin color doesn't matter. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable, man. I'm not trying to outrage bait or nothing. I'm telling you this. I don't even need people's opinions. This is unfucking acceptable. This man is in the Texas House. He's making laws that other people in Texas are going to have to fucking follow. How do you think he got into that position, by the way? I mean, it might be a good idea to stop letting Democrats into our states. It might be a good idea to put a wall there and say, no more. No more of your fucking invaders in our states voting. Like, we now know that they cheated in the elections in 2020. Absolutely, they admitted it. Fulton County, Georgia is admitting that there was fraudulent ballots, that they didn't sign them, they didn't check them, they just let them go through. They passed them right through. That's 315,000 last I checked. I mean, it's probably far more now because they're not even done with the investigation. That's just what they found out in the beginning. The very beginning. Not to mention the Dominion voting system and how fucking rigged that was. You know, the Venezuela. Look, we're in it. Like, right now, all these nations are trying to. I mean, Venezuela, China, Brazil, Russia. They all share something in common. They all oppose the United States. They all want to see the United States collapse and be destroyed. And I guarantee you, they wouldn't wait 5 seconds before they sent troops in here to take over our country. But then they'd scream and whine and whinge because Iran were doing the same thing to a state that literally has been opposing and killing Americans for God knows how long, who runs the terrorist regimes all over the world. Look, it's time to put this division aside. I do agree there. It is time to put the division aside. It's time to recognize the Democrats for what they are. They are our enemies. President Trump, you hear me? I mean, there's only like a couple people watching, so probably not. YouTube's going to do everything to keep my voice down. Thank God for Rumble and other platforms where, I mean, some people are getting on there and watching, you know. But seriously, Trump, you hearing this? It's time to do what we need to do to defend our nation. It's time to protect our country. I mean, look, it isn't just about us. It's about our kids, okay? It's about our family, our loved ones. I mean, what are we leaving our own kids behind? A broken nation. That's what we're doing. A broken nation that might not even exist in the next 5 years. I mean, it's time to stop pretending otherwise. These people are telling you right to your face, they're going to take over America once they have the majority. I mean, that's what they're telling you. Coomer, he's not lying to you. Chuck Coomer, I mean, he doesn't even feel like he needs to hide it anymore. They put 235 judges in there specifically to oppose Trump. What's opposing Trump? Well, that's opposing everybody that voted for him and what they wanted carried out in Trump's term. Because keep in mind, Trump's a tool. We're the ones wielding him. This is nonsense, guys. It's time to stop playing this game. It's time to start fighting back like we're defending our country from people who want to take it over and destroy it and use it to do horrible shit. Could you imagine these people people like this dude having the power to decide the fates of nations and people in those nations? This wouldn't just be a United States oppression. It would be world fucking wide. We have peace right now in the world. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, conservatives. Our economy is turning around. Gas prices have plummeted. Like, we're doing good right now. We're on the right fucking track, man. And this is coming from somebody that barely has any money. And I'm saying, we're on the right track. This is also coming from somebody who knows what poverty is. And where, like, my skin color definitely affects how much aid I get. It doesn't matter I served in the military. It just matters what my skin color is. Yes, I very much feel like there is a racism problem in this country, but it is not against black people or yellow people or any of the other ones. I mean, well, actually, Asians get it a bit because the DEI nonsense. I mean, because Asians are usually smart. You know, present company right here on the screen excluded because this dude is about the dumbest ass I've ever seen in my life. I mean, listen to him.
And they're all Americans. And they are all Americans. I don't care what your status is. If you are in this country and you love this country and you want your family to be here, you are an American.
And you said this April.
Yo, full stop. You get what he's saying, right? Anybody who wants to come into this country, it doesn't matter how they do it. It doesn't matter how they get in here. It doesn't matter what laws they break. It doesn't matter if they kill a bunch of people getting here, a bunch of American soldiers to get here. They're an American. I mean, that's the collapse of our nation. We don't exist anymore as a country at that point. Don't fool yourself into thinking that they're going to be as nice to you as we are to them, because they're not. I mean, you can see by the way they're acting how much they fucking hate us.
2017, a few months after Trump first took office. And now here we are. What are your biggest fears when you think about the fate of undocumented people here in Houston in the next 4 years?
It's not just the fate of undocumented people. It's the fate of all immigrants.
Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. What I thought to be fascinating about all this, right, is the fact that you have the minority leader of the Democrat Party in the Texas House. Okay, so we're not talking about some run-of-the-mill Democrat, super local level. No, we're talking about the state of Texas, the minority leader of the Democrat Party in the state of Texas. Okay, this is the same dude that led the Democrats fleeing Texas right after they refused to show up and vote when Texas was redrawing their maps, right? So again, this is not a small-time Democrat, right? This is a very prominent Democrat in a big state. And in an interview, he can openly say the most racist thing that I've ever heard a politician say, right, in recent memory, right? I mean, that was extremely racist. I mean, outside of, Jasmine Crockett and, others, right? But, I mean, this is just a mask-off thing where he's just saying straight up, listen, minorities should all come together, right, regardless of our differences, because the real enemy is the white man. And the goal should be to take over the country from whites. Right? That's what he's saying. Flat out. The goal is to take over the country from whites. Right? That's what he's saying. Straight up. Straight up. No lube. He's just saying straight up, yeah. We want to take over the country. And he's a Chinese immigrant. He's Chinese. Okay? Chinese. And he's coming over here to our country saying that he wants to take it over, right? Racially take it over. Racially. Where was the outrage from the mainstream liberal media? No outrage, right? No outrage. But the media is outraged about the president accidentally sharing a meme of the Obamas as apes and monkeys, right? They pretend that's the worst thing in the world, right? Terrible. So much racism and hate and bigotry over a meme that was accidentally shared by the president, right? This is what they crying about. But meanwhile, Democrats can just openly say the most racist stuff. And it's crickets, right? Silence. Silence. They ain't got nothing to say about it, right? Democrats can just flat out say, yeah, we want to take over the country from whites, right? Whites are our oppressors. Okay, we all share the same oppressor, which is the white man. And the goal here is to, again, take it over. It doesn't matter if we have conflicting interests, right, or competing interests. Our main goal here as so-called minorities in the Democrat Party is to racially take over the country. Sounds pretty racist to me. Sounds like something that, I don't know, the media, who claims they care about racism, hate, and bigotry so much, should probably talk about, right? But they're not going to talk about it. They're not going to cover it because Democrats are allowed to say this. If you are a minority Democrat, you're allowed to say whatever. You can say the most racist stuff. If it's towards whites, you can say whatever you want. And they won't care. And see, this is why I'm not like some of these other weak Republicans who come out here and say, oh, the president should have shared the meme. He needs to apologize. It was so racist. Nah, I'm not doing that. No. Because the same people that you're trying to pander to, that you're trying to win over, they agree with this. They agree with this. Right? They agree with what this dude just said. Everything. That is the agenda of the Democrat Party. That's what they want. That's why they want open borders. He said it. Hey, anybody here, legally or illegally, if you're an immigrant, you're an American in his eyes, right? Basically what he's saying is that, hey, I believe in open borders. Anybody can come here, and if you come here, you're an American. Period. That's the position of the Democrat Party, folks. And again, one of the reasons why they want open borders is because, as he just stated, the goal is to take over the country for whites, right? That's the goal. So again, this guy rightfully got a whole lot of backlash. I mean, this video went super viral because it's a mask off moment, right? And it really shows you the priorities of the media who, you know, claim they care about racism. Democrats who claim they care about racism. Are they going to denounce this? Are they going to say, no, like, this is not us, this is not who we are? Of course not. They're not going to say anything at all, right? Elon Musk says, shame on him. This guy says, the arrogance of assuming, quote, all minorities agree with me is the kind of hubris I hope keeps costing them elections and eventually topples this progressive hegemony. Christina Wong says, what in the race baiting hell is this? Well, I mean, again, it's a mask off moment from a Chinese immigrant, right? Who knows, right? He could have been sitting here by the CCP to sow hate and division in this country, right? Wouldn't be surprised at this point. Wouldn't put anything past the Chinese at this point, right? Because we know cultural Marxism is a part of the playbook. I mean, that's what he is. He's a cultural Marxist. Let's keep it 100. That's what he is, okay? That type of cultural Marxism is a part of the playbook to divide and conquer this country. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. The progressives, the Democrats, are a tool of the enemy, right? They're a tool of the Chinese, the CCP, right? They're literally telling us that they want to get rid of white people who they think are too conservative and Christian. Yes, that is what they're telling you. What? This is a Chinese man. This is a national security threat. We are at war with China. The Democrat Party is an enemy of the American people. Quote, we have the ability to take over this country. Really? That sounds like a threat. Imagine people immigrating to the other side of the planet to a foreign land just so that you can live directly under their white oppressor. It's almost like the oppression isn't real, only performative and theatrical. This make-believe victimhood and oppression is actually sinister AF. LOL, Asians were more negatively impacted by DEI policies, especially in areas like higher education and professional career settings, than his quote-unquote white oppressors. Looks like he found himself on the wrong side of the revolution. Racist idiot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is cultural Marxism. Okay.
Yeah, but like Greg said, you're not going to hear the Democrat Party coming out and taking accountability of it and saying, hey, get this guy out of here. Hey, we're sorry this happened because it's okay to be racist to white people. That's one of my focuses with this channel, is to take the white hate off. You know what I mean? To show the truth. That white people, that every color can very much be racist against white people. Matter of fact, not only can they be that, okay? Not only can they be that, but they're pushed to be that. Again, everybody, 6%. White people make up 6% of the global population. I mean, there ain't many of us left. 6%. I really don't care about their minority claims anymore, because we are the absolute minority. We're the only true absolute minority. I mean, black people globally aren't the minority, that's for damn sure. Muslims aren't. I mean, hell, they breed with everything that moves. I mean, Somalis breed with their mother and their sister and their brother. You know what I mean? Like, all over the fucking world, all these people that claim, oh, they're what is it, oppressed by us white people, that we're so terrible. Yeah, well, I mean, you should feel bad about that, since we only constitute 6% of the global population. Yet, here we are at the head. I mean, not just here, but in other nations, right? I mean, what does that tell you? And how do you think they're going to treat us once they, orchestrate this coup? How do you think they're going to treat your families, your kids, especially? Because if it doesn't happen when you're alive, it's going to happen later. I mean, if Americans don't firm their damn spines up and stow their emotions away. Look, you cannot win a war on emotions. One thing you learn really fast in a gunfight, in a fist fight, or out in a fight, against an actual enemy, across the street. Not saying that person trying to stab you to death isn't an enemy. I've been stabbed 7 times, by the way. 7 times. And let me tell you something. That person was my enemy. He was trying to kill me. I mean, it's time for people to stop playing games. I mean, this isn't, obviously it's not a perfect world, but sadly, us white people, this white guilt is literally killing us. It's literally killing us. We have the power to turn it around if we want. It's time we did. And I'm telling you, look, I'm going to go there. White women, you need to chill the fuck out. You need to start doing your job. And yeah, you might get pissed. I don't care. I mean, we all have to reproduce. We have to have more kids. You know what I mean? We have to be able to keep our population numbers up, because if we don't, that dude right there is going to be the type of people, oh, that's his mouse. That dude right there is going to be the kind of person that's going to be ruling over our kids. And you think that anybody in this country has it bad right now? How bad do you think it's going to be when white people are in the majority? I mean, because you don't see white people acting like this. I mean, I point them out, and I'll condemn them, but I haven't seen white people acting like this. If you say Hitler, that was, hell, what, 100 years ago? I mean, it's time to let that shit go, man, and it didn't even have nothing to do with us in America anyway. We beat him. The entire world went against him. The only reason they got defeated was because of us. We paid our cost. What about everybody else in this fucking country? What cost did you pay? France folded immediately. A lot of the countries folded immediately to Germany. You know, America didn't know. Our fathers, our grandfathers died defending this nation, bringing the peace that we have on this planet, and yet we get spit on and shit on. It's time to stop being nice. I mean, seriously, your politeness is killing us. The politeness is killing us. It's time to get back to our cultures and our heritage. I mean, and be proud of it. And to stop letting these people push you around. It's time to start reacting to them doing it to us, the same way they react to us when we do it. Or when they twist something we say into it. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't see many white people do anything that I would even consider even anywhere near to being racist or oppressive. I mean, well, except for the fucking Demonrats. And I don't know, man. Those people are just mentally insane. They have no idea what's going on. I mean, I guess a lot of them women would rather be in a slave harem, you know, to some dude in a Muslim country, or, you know, in Africa, be property or something. You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna find out if something happens. Yet they still want to blame the white man. You know why? Because the white man is an easy fucking target. Because we let ourselves be the easy target. Well, I'm ending that on my side. And I ask you, I pray for you to do the same. I don't care what color you are. You could be pink. Stop allowing this shit. Stand up with me and end this right now. Speak out against them. Leave your comment down there. Let them know how you feel about it. This is horse shit, man. This should not be going on in America. I mean, they tell us that so proud to be multicultural and all this. While at the same time, they're telling you, we are going to take over the country and end you whiteys. Man, fuck that. I don't need to be convinced. I can see clearly what's going on. Ain't nobody needs to educate or convince me. I can see it. Tell me, you know, like this is insane, dude. They're saying it right to you, and then people are like, that's not what he meant. Or no, they didn't say it. Yes, he did. And yes, he did mean that. He even goes in to explain it further. Jesus, God, man. I mean, can we even be bothered to defend our own nation? Our own culture, our own heritage? Can we be bothered to do that?
Okay, and he's, again, importing that, okay, from China into this country, and that's what people got to understand. This is Democrat Party, folks, right? This is what they all believe. He just says it out loud, and that's what people got to understand. The Democrats are not a party of unity. They're not trying to unify the country. They thrive based off this type of division because it's necessary in order to achieve the ultimate goal, which is a full takeover of this country by cultural Marxists on behalf of the CCP, right? You got to understand that's what it is at this point, right? This is a foreign invasion, right? That is what immigration is, okay? Immigration is literally a foreign invasion, not just physically, but ideologically, okay? I've said this before and I'll say it again. In order to defeat the United States of America, you don't have to fight a traditional war anymore, right? All you got to do is just take over the Democrat Party. That's it,
He's
right? You can ideologically defeat the United States by using open borders, Democrats, in order to undermine everything that made this country great in the first place, right? It's really that simple.
The population.
It's really that simple. This is how China's actually fighting the war against us, right? They don't have to do a ground invasion or anything like that. Just influence the Democrat Party and the far left, and yeah, that's all you got to do. And they've successfully infiltrated this country again ideologically. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share.
Yeah, on that note, I mean, you know how I feel about it. I've been talking about it throughout this whole video. I mean, what is there left to be said? They're saying it right to your face. At this point, if you don't believe it, I don't know what to say. And I don't even know if my video is going to get out there, to be honest with you, because YouTube won't stop stepping on it. I mean, like I said, I get way more views on Rumble than I do on YouTube. It's insane. I mean, literally, pro-American people, patriots, the people that would die, okay, to defend this nation, are being silenced so that they can destroy this nation. I mean, we need help, guys. I mean, we all need to band together as Americans. I don't care what your color is. I don't care what your creed is. I care that you are an American, okay? Not an American. Not a kick America every 5 seconds. Not a, oh, we're going to defeat the white population and rule the whole... No, if you think like that, get the fuck out, man. Seriously. But us as people, they're not going to do it, okay? Because they sense weakness. They smell weakness. Do you understand? When you smell weakness, do you just give up and walk away? Well, apparently Americans and white people do. I mean, but the rest of the world doesn't do that. The rest of the world, they double down, they keep pushing, they push harder. You know, make up more lies. I mean, you realize what's going to happen if the Democrat Party wins the midterms? It's going to be 3 years of them impeaching Donald Trump. He's not going to be able to do anything. Yet we have Republican panty waste out here that won't do away with the filibuster so that we can save our nation. I mean, they're so scared of Democrats, they won't do away with the filibuster because they say, oh, well, the Democrats will do it to us. No shit, Sherlock. They're already saying that. We know that. That's why we're saying for you to do it first. I mean, whose side are you on? I don't know, guys. Look, I'm trying to balance my material between my politics, the videos, which, again, I'm only putting out there. Look, this hurts me. These videos hurt me. Okay? My regular content, which I put out game videos and stuff like that, Helldivers 2, Division 2, you know what I mean? They're getting suppressed too. So do me a favor, if you watch the video, if you like the content, please like, share, and leave a comment on your opinion about this. How do you feel about this Chinese person, this immigrant to our country, trying to take over America? I mean, he said it flat out. It's time for him, the minorities, him included, to stand up and take over the country. It's ripe for taking over. It's ready to be kicked over, for violent uprising to happen. Do you see? Do you see? And this isn't just one person. They all think this way. Greg's not wrong about that. They all go out there and run their mouths. They all say the same shit. I mean, how long of a video do I need to make? With how many different Democrats saying it? Because they all say it. Biden said in 2030, the white population in America will be the absolute minority. Imagine if somebody said that was black. Imagine if Biden said that about about black Americans. Was celebrating the death of black Americans. Now, come on, guys. I mean, look, we have a lot of work to do. We need to unite. We need to stand up and fight back against this if we want to save our nation. You like your life here? I mean, even the things you're bitching about, that's first world bitching. If we lose this country, you're going to have a hell of a lot more to bitch about, like actual oppression. I mean, in China, what is it? There's a Muslim type over there, Uyghur Muslims, yeah, that they're just like killing. They're using slave labor and murdering. Yeah, you never see anybody go after China, do you? Nobody says a word about China. In Africa, they still have slaves over there. They kill white people left and right. We are hunted all over the fucking world. America is the only place we got to go. Are you going to give it up that easy? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video. I know my voice is cracking up. I'm telling you, these videos where I got to talk loud and I start getting into it and all that. I mean, my voice starts tearing up, boy. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, comment. Like I said, what do you think about all this shit? I mean, like I said, I think these are very clear signs that we all need to stand up as Americans. I don't care about your color, and put a stop to this. You know, it's past time. It's time to send it. Anyway, remember to leave a like and a share on Greg's video if you happen to go by it. So spontaneous fault. Crazy ass shit, man. Crazy. Just real quick, you know what I would like to do one time? I would like to be able to get up, make a good video, like a video about how Americans are winning. You know, how we all came together to fight off these oppressors, these Chinese paid actors, these foreign fucking invaders. I would love to do that. But sadly, that's just not the way of things right now in this country in 2026. White people are, like, literally groveling all over the ground. They won't stand up and fight. And everybody else is confused. They don't want to be bothered. We cannot let the Democrats get in power again. I mean, these are the people that are in our party. Would you let people like this in there? I mean, apparently somebody is, because he's got in office. He got in office. He got voted in. We all know how he got voted in, by the way. Are you sick of this yet? Because I'm sick of it yet. Let me know in the comments. Sorry, I just had to say that, man. It's just crazy shit, dude. Just one time. Just one time I'd like to get on here and make a very, you know, a really good video for you guys. You know, with good news on it, you know? And I'm not saying there isn't good stuff going on, but I'd be nitpicking to hide the really bad shit and focus on the little teeny good stuff that's happening. You know what I mean? And that's because of the cowardice of the Republican Party. I mean, you can help with that, too, by calling your senators and letting them know, we're tired of this guy. Fight back. Or you're not going to get my support. You know? And then don't even give up on the party. Just give up on that politician. Find somebody else to put in there. You know what I mean? Like, we can turn this around, guys. We still have time. It's very close, but we still have time. If we all get together, we all fight back. That's what we need to do. And I need your help to do it. The whole country needs your help. I mean, we've all fought for this nation, okay, in one way or another. Voices or and you know, if you join the military like I did, you know what I mean? Everybody is an American. Do you want to lose this nation to that? To that Chinese dude in the CCP? Anyway.